Okay.
Yeah.
So here is a requirement, job requirement. It is a remote Azure DevOps Engineer for Copilot AI and ML. That is the title, job description title. So what they are doing is we are seeking a highly skilled Azure DevOps engineer with expertise in Python programming to support our AI and machine learning initiatives. So maybe you have to write some kind of Python mm, programs, scripts for some tasks. This involves combining DevOps practices with AI/ML infrastructure development to optimize and scale data pipelines, model training, deployment process. So these are the activities in ML projects. So basically, these activities need to be automated. Okay, the ideal candidate will have experience in managing cloud infrastructure, automating workflows, and integrating DevOps pipelines into AML lifecycle. So you can see here, cloud-based infrastructure experience is required, automation is required, integrating DevOps into deployments into AML life cycles is important. There are lifecycle activities in ML. Those activities need to be aligned with DevOps deployments also. So that should have got some exposure and experience. Architecture and engineering of Microsoft Azure, providing guidance and deep technical knowledge on various Azure architecture elements deployed in an enterprise environment. These are nothing but integration of the basic services. Now, if you want to deploy a WordPress site, you are integrating with multiple services. The same way, in the architecture, there will be multiple services. You people might have seen how the live architectures will be there from AWS demystified course, right? Rahul.
Yes, sir.
So the similar architectures you need to build it. Must be able to talk about Azure platform services across all organizational levels, technical and PMs and executives. These are the people you are going to interact, like technical people, PM, project managers, and executives also. So qualifications are technical skills, Azure expertise, proficient in Azure services, including Microsoft Copilot Studio, Azure machine learning, Azure Data Factory, AKS, Azure Functions, and Azure Storage. Okay, you have to note on one thing, Rahul. Azure Functions you haven't used it. With functions you can create a lot of things. Okay, note down this POC also. We have to do that. Okay, right.
Azure functions.
Azure Functions. Okay, so we'll take some sample on that. So here, Azure expertise should be there in these areas. Okay. Then Python programming is advanced skills in Python with experience in libraries such as TensorFlow, PyTorch, Pandas, and NumPy. These we are going to work with ML activities basically. In ML, we will see the differences, how these can be used in these libraries. Okay. Then DevOps tools, experience with CI/CD tools, Azure DevOps, GitHub Actions, and containerization orchestration technologies, Docker and Kubernetes. See here, your Docker is there, Kubernetes is there, AKS is there. Okay. Then IIC tools, proficiency in Terraform, ARM templates. Like you can create a Azure resource management templates with JSON code also, which is an automation. Again, within the Azure, like in AWS, we have Cloud Formation. The similar tool is there with ARM templates. So at the end of cloud infrastructure coaching module, you can try one or two ARM templates to run them. Okay, so to be aware of what is JSON in Azure. Bicep for infrastructure automation. Yes. So then here AL, AML pipelines or knowledge of building and managing AML pipelines using tools like MLflow, Kubeflow, and Azure ML pipeline. These we are going to see MLflow and Kubeflow for ML projects basically. Okay. Then version control is expert in Git-based workflows for collaboration and code management. Okay. Version control GitHub, how you can use it? You should be aware of that. You can keep versioning of your scripts, Terraform scripts or Python scripts, any other scripts. Okay, like because you are working like a developer. Developer uses version control. If you update a particular script, then it will become version 2, version 3, like that. Okay. Then soft skills, strong problem solving and analytical thinking abilities, excellent communication skills, collaborate with cross-functional teams. So why these things are required? To collaborate with functional teams, to talk to them basically. Ability to work independently and manage priorities in a fast-paced environment. It means all the above activities you need to work for building the infrastructure. Apart from that, you also need to interact with the teams to learn their requirements. Preferred qualification is certifications. Microsoft Certified Azure DevOps Engineer Expert or Azure AI Engineer Associate. So it is 102, Azure 102 exam. These certifications are mandated. Okay. Then experience with MLOps practice, including automated model retraining and monitoring. Yes. ML operations experience should be there. Familiarity with data engineering tools like Apache, Spark, Databricks, Azure Synapse. Azure Synapse means from ADF, you will be using it. Okay. So experience with R and troubleshooting knowledge. Provide in-depth AI expertise to support the technical relationship with Azure customers, including product and solution briefing, creating demos, proof of concept work, which you are doing currently in this coaching. Okay, and partner directly with product management to prioritize solution impacting customer adoption to Azure AI services, cognitive services portfolio, Azure OpenAI. Yes. Recommend integration strategies, enterprise architectures, platforms, and application infrastructure required to successfully implement a complete solution using best practices on Azure AI. So basically, what you are going to use here, after learning all these tasks by building with different Azure basic services, you will implement for their needs, for their architectures, enterprise architecture, for building their infrastructure setup to deploy the applications. So for that, you need to have grip on the Azure services, which you are learning now and giving example demos also. Then support developers, creators, and enterprise to leverage speech, vision, test, share, open APIs so they can build their own AI products in the future. See here, this is generate AI topics. These topics you are going to learn, those you are going to migrate the knowledge for the users to build their own products. Okay. Be a trusted advisor to our top customers, helping them understand and incorporate AI accelerator into their overall cloud strategy by recommending migration paths. Yes, integration strategies and application architecture that incorporate Azure Cognitive Services or Azure OpenAI and ML activities basically. Okay, so you need to work as a trusted advisor to guide them because AML projects, it is new. Many users also will use to build their own products internally. Then you should be a savvy guy technically to guide them as an advisor. Demonstrate how Azure AI is differentiated, highlighting the power of accelerators by working with customers on POCs, proof of concept projects, demonstrating features, optimizing model performance, profiling, and benchmarking. Yes. So if anything, in any solution, if you want to deploy, like what you are doing, ETL solution for particular domain like credit card domain, the similar business domains will be there. You will be demonstrating how the solution can be designed it, like a solution designer. It means whatever activity we planned it for tomorrow's demo, that is part and parcel of this session. Here, this is the one. Okay. Then build repeatable assets to enable other customers and internal teams. Influence AI, Azure AI strategy by leveraging cognitive services, Search and Azure OpenAI, and ML models advocating enterprise customer requirements. Yes, there will be requirements company-wise. Those requirements you need to gather it. You need to by talking to the teams, technical teams. Then you need to plan for building, designing such products and building those products. Address security and IP, performance scalability, and customer readiness. Yes. Engages in conversation with customers and collaborates with account and partner teams to drive and qualify new opportunities, understand key technical objections, and resolve technical blockers. So you'll be a troubleshooter also there. Okay. Identifies customer business and technology readiness, proactively builds external stakeholders, mapping, implements strategies to accelerate the closing of deals. Yes. If some users wanted it, yes, you need to discuss with the stakeholders and explain the solution demo. Then later you need to close it to move forward for developing the product. Contributes input on strategies to drive and close prioritized opportunities, coaches junior team members in deal plan execution and implements close plans. Junior team members, you might be able to handle freshers. So you need to give some micro level tasks to them. You need to monitor their work also. They should not do mistakes, right? Experience with developing solutions for Azure OpenAI. Yes. So you are gaining experience now, the same. Experience with migrating to Azure from premises environments. Yes, you're trying to do solutions for that now. Experience with developing solution in Python. Yes. Experience with developing solutions with LangChain. LangChain is another tool that we can learn in ML activities. Okay. Experience Azure AD and conditional access. Yes. Strong understanding of LangChain framework and how to implement it. Yes. Strong understanding of Azure management and governance and how to implement. So excellent written, organizational, verbal communication as well as collaboration skills. So this is main important communication skills, writing skills. If you want to write some email about your solution design, you need to have very good drafting in English. Okay? Able to convey technical concepts to individuals without prior technical knowledge or understanding of topics. Yes. Okay. Now Azure DevOps implementation. Design, deploy, maintain scalable cloud infrastructure on Azure to support AI/ML workloads. Configure and manage Azure services such as Azure AKS, Azure ML, Azure Data Factory, Azure Storage. Implement CI/CD pipeline for AI/ML projects, ensuring efficient, reliable code integration and deployment. Yes, that is there under Azure DevOps implementation. Under Python development for AI/ML, we develop optimized Python scripts for managing AI/ML workflows, including data pre-processing, model training, and deployment. These are the activities for ML lifecycle, product lifecycle. Create custom Python modules to enhance automation, monitoring, and reporting for AI/ML pipelines. You know about pipeline? ADF has got pipeline. The same way we are going to create ML pipelines also in ML Studio, basically Azure ML Studio. So collaborate with data scientists to integrate and productionize machine learning models in scalable environments. Yes. So infrastructure as code. So what is this? Write and maintain Terraform or ARM templates for provisioning and managing Azure resources, as we discussed it. Ensure infrastructure configurations are version controlled. Configurations are nothing but your Terraform scripts. Different versions will be there. Those need to be maintained under GitHub. Auditable and aligned with DevOps best practices. So internally, whatever scripts you are using for building infrastructure, you need to save them, and those will be audited whether the correct script was used. They will do code reviews, auditors, IT auditors. So we aligned with DevOps best practices, obviously. Then AI/ML model deployment. Implement model deployment strategies, including containerization with Docker and orchestration on AKS or Azure functions. Yes. So you are going to use these things for deploying ML models. Monitor and manage deployed AML models, ensure performance, availability, and scalability. So obviously, ML ops activities when you are doing, there is AKS, you will be using it. Through AKS, you can monitor the deployments also. And the DevOps also will have monitoring in Azure. Azure DevOps service is there. Using that, you can monitor the deployments also. Automate model retrain and updating process using Azure machine learning pipelines. Yes. So then performance optimization and monitoring. Monitor infrastructure and AML workloads for performance, reliability, and cost efficiency using Azure Monitor, Log Analytics, and other tools. So basically what happens, you will have Azure monitoring services. With that, whatever is deploying, you are going to monitor it. Implement logging, alerting, and troubleshooting mechanisms to support prior to issue resolution. So basically, in every application deployment, you will be using monitoring tasks. With that, you will be able to implement the logging of the issues in the backend log files, and you will be making the alerts, and also troubleshooting will be done. Collaboration and documentation. Work closely with data scientists, software engineers, and IT teams to align DevOps process with project requirements. Yes, obviously, we're going to work with them. Document workflows, architecture, best practices to ensure knowledge sharing and operational consistency. So whatever you are doing the work, you need to have documentation. Okay, and it should be there in the GitHub. Able to coordinate and collaborate with business application stakeholders, development and infrastructure teams to ensure successful upgrades, installation, and integration activities. So you have to coordinate and collaborate with different technical teams like developers, support teams, all that. Ability to perform client testing, server patching, and deployment assistance. Azure CLI and PowerShell awareness should be there. Container platforms and tools, Kubernetes Docker, Azure Kubernetes service, Azure Container Services, AKS, ACS you'll be using. Service event shops, service bus Cosmos, DB, Azure SQL. You also need to note down, you need to do one project on POC on Cosmos. Rahul. Okay. So this is a very lamba JD they have given it. Okay. So job are implement, support, and maintain customers' Azure environment, writing assessment, design, migration, operational support documents, provide technical guidance to delivery teams during the course. These all are consolidated. They have given it from the previous sections. You don't need to worry. Okay. The requirements are AZ400 Azure DevOps Engineer Expert Certification. Azure A Engineer is there. Microsoft Azure Fundamentals is there. Yes, this is the these are the certifications they expect. 3 to 5 years of relevant experience with specified infrastructure and IT. Pardon?
They added almost all the skills in Azure. Means sir, they added almost all the skill that in Azure. Hello, sir.
Yeah, now it is good.
Sir. Means they added all the skills in that JD. Means all
skill
means
very comprehensive JD, very detailed JD. Okay. See here, some more certifications they have given it. Azure certifications. And all these. So right now, let us start this one. See, this is one sample job description which you need to be aware before starting our ML coaching activities.
Yes,
we are working already cloud and DevOps and automation areas. You are also doing Databricks and Azure Data Factory tasks, but you need to be aware what employers are expecting from particular role. Okay.